Hey guys, welcome to the Marissa Effect, the podcast where real talk meets deep connection. I'm your host, Marissa, and around here we are all about honest conversations, fresh perspectives, and living a life that feels aligned, inspired, and unapologetically you. Whether we are diving into relationships, wellness, or those aha moments that shift everything in life, this is your space to grow, laugh, and feel seen. I'm so happy you guys are all here with me, so let's go ahead and get into it. Guys, welcome back to another episode of the Marissa Effect. Honestly, I always get so weird and anxious every time I open up one of these episodes. I don't know why I can't shake this weird energy I got, just nervousness, but whatever. I'm happy you guys are all here. This week, I have another inspiring friend of mine that's doing something cool in the wellness and community-driven space. Her name is Alex. Some of you may already know who she is, but she is opening up a space. It's called The Box. It's connected to Focus Functional Fitness. I butcher that name all the time. It's like the biggest tongue twister ever. You'll hear it in the episode. I just kind of fumble up on those words. I don't know why. It just trips up my brain. But Alex is doing cool, crazy, fun stuff. She has a way of making you feel like you are back in your youth. We're all young, but she has a way of making you feel like you're going back in your youthful days of going out with your friends, having fun, staying up all night, partying, listening to great music, just kind of that carefree energy, but with intentions. So like pure, great, genuine intentions on bettering yourself. It's so cool what she has started. And in this episode, we're going to unpack what created this and what inspired this and what goes into all of this. So her new space is opening up. It's called The Box, and we are going to unpack all of this. I can't wait for you guys all to hear her story. 2 people asked me to interview you, so I'm super excited to have you on my podcast.
Yeah. Hi, guys. I'm Alex, if you don't know me. I feel like kind of like a mild celebrity right now being invited on this podcast, so thank you so much for having me. As Marissa said, I am a spin instructor and a fitness enthusiast. And recently I started my own business called The Box. It is a multifunctional studio in the heart of Boca inside Focus Functional Fitness. And the studio is my own little personal sanctuary. It is, I will say, for the retired party girls. Okay.
I say that all the time.
The Box is for the retired party girls who still want to get, their little feral club rat on with the dark lights, the vibe, the music. But also we want to be in bed by like 8 p.m., So with that in mind, I kind of created this concept called The Box, and I saw that there wasn't really a space in the fitness market for kind of like a one-stop shop. Mm-hmm. All of us tend to kind of bop around. We find the instructors that we like. We find the classes that we like, but there's not really one place that has a little bit of everything. Mm-hmm. So I felt like there was kind of a gap in the market there. So The Box is kind of this studio that has a little bit of everything. It's got heated classes. So for all my like Pilates girlies, heated Sculpt classes, heated strength classes, and then of course spin classes, which are not heated. That would be loca. Mm-hmm. So it has a little bit of everything. It's also inside Focus Functional Fitness, which is a strength training gym. So it kind of has this built-in community already. And it's the opportunity for people to kind of get everything that they need. Everything is rhythm-based. It's got the dope lights. And of course, the main thing is the energy. That is the main thing that I love to hang our hat on is the energy inside the room. So,
but I think you cultivate a lot of the energy because you just have this natural, I can't describe it. Something is so like you feel excited when you're around you. So I do think you cultivate that energy because you had that energy at Spin District, right? And then, I might butcher, it's Focus Functional.
Focus Functional Fitness. Yeah.
Okay. It's like a tongue twister for me.
Yeah.
And then you I went to a few of your trial classes, and you just have the same energy, and people just gravitate towards you. So what is it like? Is that your natural? Not that you'd fake it, but like, does that come naturally to you? Were you like that as a child?
If you asked my mother, I've been like this forever, probably since I came out of the womb. I was just like bopping around. So yeah, kind of for me, it's all about energy. And for anyone that walks into either the box or at Focus, you don't know what's going on behind the scenes. You don't know what's gone on in their day. You don't know what's gone on in their personal life. So for me to have the ability to have my energy and either make someone have a better day or turn their day around, you know, that's why for me energy is so important. The second that I wake up, it's that energy is what's going to kind of keep me going and help keep another person going. And then they spread that energy to someone else or somewhere else, and it kind of keeps going. But the answer is I've been this crazy since I was born. So.
Do you have a lot of siblings?
I do. There's 4 of us.
Are you the baby?
I am not. I am in the middle, which is probably why I am the way I am. So
I mean, it's a good way. It's just like, you light up the room, like, and you make people feel like safe and seen, and these are like excellent qualities to have. Yeah. And it's just fun. It's like going to a club in the middle of the day, and you do it to the beat. So did you grow up a dancer? I
did. Yeah. So I was a dancer, cheerleader. And for me, all of this, music is super important. So music has the ability to set the tone, keep that energy, and really change the entire vibe. I'll be honest with you, there is nothing worse than going to a studio or a class that the music is just not good. You will walk in and whatever playlist, whatever music, whatever energy is going to change the entire class. And it has the ability to wake you up, put you into the right headspace, put you into the right zone. And that was kind of my goal. And every class at the box is really tailored to the music. It's all beat driven and it's all rhythm based. And all of my instructors, who are all female baddies, I mean, they're incredible. They all have incredible music taste. They will take you on a little musical journey, and it's all beat based, which is awesome.
Yeah, that's so. And is cycle? It takes you on a journey, right? Because there's I don't know the layout of a cycle class, but I've taken a lot, so this is what I think, and you tell me if I'm wrong or right.
All right, let's hear it.
Then you start off kind of like getting your rhythm, right, and then you level up, like increase your intensity, and then there's that mountain climb. Every single one I've done, they do this mountain intense one, and then I feel like that's like your journey one, and then there's like a quiet ride where you just shut up the lights and everybody just can free ride. So I do think you go up, then plateau a little, and come down, then go up, and then you end.
So I would say
that's what it feels like to me.
So I would say in any class, there's always, especially when it's music driven, when you're in this beautiful space and you're taking people on a journey, everyone who kind of comes in is trusting you for the next 45 minutes or 50 minutes to take them on this journey where they can kind of escape what's happening outside of those walls. So you really have to be intentional with how you structure your classes. And a lot of that does, the music takes a lot of effect into that. So the way that I structure my classes is I kind of start with an intentional song at first. Whether my intention is, all right, we're going to start this day ratchet, then I started with a ratchet song. Or if I'm feeling a little more emotional, like maybe I started with something a little like lighter, something to ease into. But yes, my classes kind of take you on this journey where you're kind of starting to warm up your body a little bit. You're setting your intentions. We ease into maybe some choreography into the spin class. Then we work on like a heavy hill or a heavy climb where you're kind of really working those legs, working on stamina, working on that speed work. I always love to have like an intentional kind of inspo moment as well, so people can kind of reflect, take what they really need from that song, close their eyes and kind of escape whatever's happening. And then of course we always end with a banger, and we sprint all the way home. And I always have bubbles in my spin class. So that's my new signature. Okay. I don't know if I can curse on here, but
you can.
Bitches love bubbles. Okay. So always have bubbles in your spin class. That's a signature move of mine. So bitches love bubbles. That's how we end.
I love it. It's such an experience.
Yeah. So
when did you start getting into fitness? Like, who taught you? Was this a New York thing or a Florida thing?
So it's actually funny. This goes like way back. I was super, super young. I'll never forget when I was like 3 years old, my mom was a spin instructor.
Oh, really?
And, yeah. My mom was
Wow.
so I guess it's in my blood a little bit.
Is she like you?
Yeah.
Oh,
She's literally.
You're like a little mini her.
Yeah. So I remember when I was like 3 years old, she would teach like a 5 or a 6 a.m. spin class. And I would take my little sleeping bag and I would post up in the corner and I would sleep while she's teaching spin. So I think maybe
You like got into you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Maybe it was just in my blood. And I've always been kind of a spin girl. I've always been into fitness. It's super important in my family. And I kind of grew up with that fitness background. I would say I lived in New York during like the ClassPass era of 2013. Let me tell you, that was a wild era. It was like 99 unlimited. What a time to be alive. Okay. So I was the girl that was before work getting in like a spin class or a workout class, showering, fighting over the showers, okay, in New York City. If you know, you know. Having my 4 bags, walking through the city to my job, hitting another class after work. So it kind of was ingrained in me before. And then I really, really got into it because I wanted a lifestyle change.
Okay, yeah.
And I was in New York and we were going out all the time. And, you know, I wasn't feeling great. I just wasn't feeling my best. I wasn't feeling great. I was still doing classes. And then I decided one day, you know what? I'm going to go on this journey, a lifestyle change. And I'm going to give myself 30 days.
Wow.
If I don't see a difference in 30 days, then I can go back to the way I was before. Those 30 days literally changed my life and my workouts became more intentional. I started really believing in myself. I changed my diet, and that lifestyle change is what put me on this kind of fitness journey.
Wow.
So I think it's always been inside me, but having that mindset change of going to a workout versus changing my lifestyle is really what...
It seems like you're a natural born leader. Like it's just in you, you know? Do you feel it?
I'm a Gemini.
Oh, yeah.
So we hate attention. We hate
I don't think that's true. I think that's fake news.
Okay, well maybe I just made that up in my mind. But
Geminis, I feel like there's 2 versions of you at all times. And I just think they are born to stand out. Like I've never met a quiet, mellow Gemini.
Never. And
Never.
I don't think you ever will. So
what do you mean by you hate attention or being the center of the room?
I'm kidding. I'm literally kidding. I'm kidding.
I was like, wait, Alex, what?
Gotcha,
You
ass.
steal the show.
No, I love the attention, but for me, it's less the attention and more so how I can make people feel.
Yeah.
Nothing makes me feel better than lifting someone's spirits or like making someone feel better. Like that's what fills my cup.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think in this fitness industry, creating that energy, having people walk into the room and feel like this is our space, that's what I wanted to do creating the box. Is I wanted to create a space for all of us where people can feel like this is their safe space. They have a say in the classes, the feedback that, you know, I'm creating a space not only for what I want, but for what every single person that walks in. And that's what I'm trying to create is a safe space for everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like natural born medicine.
I love it.
Yeah.
So,
it's amazing.
yeah.
What is the color red about the branding of it?
So red to me is fiery, it's intensity, it's excitement. It's kind of when you see that color red, igniting something inside you. And when I created the box, my vision was this dark room with red lights. Okay. It was giving New York City 3 a.m. club vibes. You know, listen, we all got a little feral in us, right? It's just it's all about people experiencing little snippets of the different types of classes they can take at the box. Our official opening is December 8th. Okay. So we are having a grand opening party on Sunday, December 7th, and it's called Bender at the Box. So it's like the perfect bender, a little B2B of little snippets of 20-minute classes for free that everyone can sign up for. We're going to have Bender at the Box,
That's
baby.
Cool.
Yeah.
You really, really connected it to the party scene.
Listen, like I said, I'm a
the
retired
healthy version of a party scene.
There you go.
Yeah.
You know, we'll be cheersing with little mocktails. But, you know, I feel like I'm trying to play off that, that intensity, that, the feeling that you get when you're with your besties in the club at like 2 a.m. and you got to go home.
Yeah.
But you need
Music's
one
so
more
good.
set. Music's so good. You should go home. But next thing you know, it's 8 a.m. You're leaving. Someone's running a marathon outside and you're still in your clothes from the night before. You're going to sleep for like 3 days. But that's the energy that I wanted to bring.
Yeah.
But
it definitely gives that.
Yeah.
For sure. You created that.
Yeah. So Bender at the Box, December 7th. Everyone will have the ability to experience a little snippet of certain classes. We'll have a live DJ, vendors, all of that.
Oh,
so,
perfect.
Yeah.
So fun.
Yeah.
But okay, so you could take spin and then you could take sculpting.
So we have spin, heated sculpt. So it's more traditional Pilates inspired movements. We also have a rhythm sculpt class. So it's a little more sequency, a little more dancey, a little more rhythm focused. And then we also have heated strength classes. So think a little bit heavier weight, more compound movements, some cardio bursts. And then of course we have spin. So you have a little bit of everything.
There, yeah.
It's kind of a one-stop shop.
Do you teach them all?
So I teach a heated strength class and I teach spin. So,
okay,
but
yeah.
all of our instructors are
Amazing.
Bomb, like 10 out of 10.
That's my favorite type of workout is like a beat-driven, music-driven class that goes a little fast. Like I don't really like the slow movements. I kind of phase out.
Yep.
So I can't wait. And then I like sweating it out. So it's like the perfect, and all of the classes in that space are going to be heated, right? Except for spin.
Okay. Yeah. So
is
except
there
for
any
spin.
hot spin? You probably die.
Yeah, I'm not gonna try that because I love my people too much.
Yeah.
I mean, trust me, we're sweating and it gets real hot in there just because you're moving, you're up, you're down. Maybe if we get cray, we'll try a heated spin class, but yeah.
I don't know. Well, you think that's recommended?
Yeah, definitely not. So don't sue me. Thank you. We're not gonna do that. But the heated classes, they're amazing.
Yeah.
I've been taking a few every single week, and I'm telling you, I've seen a difference already. They're very intentional classes. Like I said, all beat driven, all really focused on bomb music, like remixes. There's every genre of every single music type that you could probably want.
Can we talk about that? Who tapped you in, or how did you get inspired by the music curating these playlists? Like how did that happen for you? Because not everybody has that gift. Some people just put on music.
Yeah. So for me, I feel like music has the ability to change an entire class. It has the ability to really set the tone, set the intention, and set the vibe, right? So for me, my music is there's not one genre I love. I love EDM, which is country EDM. I love ratchet remixes. I love, 90s mashup remixes, pop punk. I love EDM. I love every single kind of music. And like I said, I love to surprise people throughout my classes, take them on that journey where they're not going to know what to expect.
Yeah.
And I give my instructors the free range to kind of curate their playlist based on the energy that they want to bring. So, if they want to do like a Wake and Drake and it's just straight, go for it. Do whatever you want to do. Take your people on their journey. No class is the same.
But that's a good thing.
Yep. No class is the same. You're not going to experience the same class once or like every single class is different. And I give my instructors the ability to curate their playlist, curate their classes. I just ask that it's all beat based, it's all rhythm based, and the music is, it's fire.
It really is. Yeah. As a younger instructor, when you started, how many years ago do you think that was? You said 2013?
I started, I was in the fitness industry, I would say, taking classes for a really, really long time. So I've always taken boutique fitness classes. I love group fitness. I think, I'm all for private training, all of that. But I think there's something about group fitness that inspires people. It pushes you to work harder. So there's something about the community that I absolutely love. So I've always been a group fitness girly. I started teaching spin, I would say it's probably about 2 years ago. So 2.5 years ago.
Oh, okay.
So pretty recently.
Yeah. I figured you were like 10 years in.
Girl, no, but thank you.
You're welcome.
No, so I started as somebody who would take the classes. And I think that really helped me kind of curate what I wanted my class to be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it hasn't been too long.
2 years, yeah.
Yeah.
So the reason for that original question was because I was wondering if when you started your fitness journey, if you were like, one day I'm going to have my own space.
You know, I never dreamed that I would have my own space,
Mm-hmm.
but it's something that kind of just came to be. And those are the best experiences and the best places is when from a natural organic standpoint, it just kind of happens and everything kind of worked out the way the universe kind of
it's cool.
Yeah, it's amazing. So my partner owns Focus Functional Fitness. Todd has owned the gym for about 13 years now. So it's a strength training gym. And he has been and seen all of the changes in the fitness industry. So the box kind of came to be because I had left the studio I was at prior and I was kind of just figuring it out. In Focus, there was this area of the gym that no one really used.
So that room was always there?
That room was never there. It was never there.
Oh.
So that room we created.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So that's why I call it the box, because it literally was created out of nothing.
Oh.
So this happened maybe 3 months ago. That's it. 3 months ago, 3.5 months ago, I had this crazy idea. Hey, that space over there when you walk into the left, nobody uses it. What if we created a studio within a studio?
Yeah.
What if we created an experience with a built-in community already and we call it the box? We create a little box.
Was Todd like, why the box?
So
does he challenge you a lot, or now he kind of just goes with your flow?
Todd?
Yeah.
He kind of just goes with the flow. I have all these crazy ideas and he's like, all right, let's do it. Tell me what we need to do. I'm the one that has like the 25 ideas up here and he's like very grounded. Black and white and grounded. And I'm like, bing, bang, boom, boom.
What's his zodiac sign?
He's a Scorpio.
Oh.
Yeah. So
wow. So
yeah.
Does he like the center of attention or not really? I don't think they do like that.
No.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's so funny.
He is a Scorpio. I'm a Gemini, so it's a little cray cray. But so yeah, so when I saw that space, I was like, nobody uses this. How can we create something within a space that we already have? So we saw the area, we had the vision, and we had everything kind of up and running in probably like 2 months.
Yeah, it went fast.
It went really fast.
Yeah.
And you know, we hired instructors, super quality girls, just a team of incredible women. And, you know, when you have an idea and when you have that vision, it just goes.
Yeah. And I think it's also in alignment with you. Yeah. So it just kind of had momentum naturally.
Yeah. So, you know, it was never in my life plan, which is even more exciting because it's taken off. People absolutely love it. And like I said, I have the opportunity to create something for everyone, right?
Yeah.
So it's not just my studio, it's our studio. So if anyone is taking a class, they have a crazy idea, they want to see something, they want to change a few things, I'm so open and willing to change and add and adjust based off of what kind of like the people want, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's super cool.
Yeah. And intimate. And it gives people a say so they feel a part of it.
Yeah.
Which is super important.
100%. I would say that's what kind of sets us apart from other studios, right? You're not in a room with 40 mats. You're not a number. There's, in our heated classes, there's 12 people max. So you have this intimate setting. You have the dark lights, you have the red light, you have the incredible music, and you have an instructor who's very intentional about their classes. They see you, they can help with form, and you have that kind of boutique, intimate experience where you're not just a number, you're not just a membership.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
Totally agree. And one thing I just want to expand because I do go to Focus, but that's new for me. I haven't always been. And I'm not really I call it the weight room. I know it's wrong, but I'm not like a weight room type of girl.
You are now.
Well, I feel I am now. But I wasn't always. And I was always kind of apprehensive about going to studios like that because I'm like, I can't read the board and know what these workouts are. I really like female-driven environments. They're less intimidating for me. Plus, they're just a bit more, I don't know, I get creative and flowy, and it's just not like rough and tough, you know? So I just always attracted to like a regular Pilates studio or a Montana method class. And those are just where I kind of thrive. But lately I'm like, no, I really have to tap into this. But I want to feel stronger. Plus it's so important, I think, to incorporate all different types of fitness modalities into your like program planning. I just think it's important.
100%. Yeah.
So when I tried Focus, my friend kind of told me to take a class, and I'm like, okay, I'll do it. But I wouldn't do it on my own until like the third time. I'm like, I'm just going to go to this class by myself and wing it. But the environment, and honestly, you were a big part of that because you happen to be in that class. It just makes it easier when you just know. And the environment there, everybody is like friendly. It's like a hangout, but everybody is working out. Yeah. And everybody remembers people's names, which is so important, I think, especially because you could get like lost in the rhythm of it. Like Todd's class on Saturday is huge. How many people go to that class?
There's about 50 plus usually. But again, it's so intimate still.
It's still so intimate. And then one takeaway from the 50-person class, which felt huge to me, was after it, a lot of people stayed for the cycle class. Yeah. And the instructor was brand new. So people were excited to just kind of spend their whole morning into their early afternoon there.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I call it the local bar.
It's so cool. It's like you're going to hang out and get lost in this social setting for hours, and then you come back home. Yeah. Yeah, it's so cool. And I don't feel that same vibe when I'm at other communities.
Right. I think it takes a special kind of group of instructors and a special kind of fitness studio to create that community feel. And that is number one when Todd and I talk about Focus, is creating a place where everyone feels safe, right? They feel safe to come in, to try something new, to challenge themselves. So yeah, it is a scary thing to do, to try a new studio, to go somewhere that you don't really know anyone, and to go somewhere where, you are lifting weights, you are doing more strength training. But our goal is to really create a community of people that are going to lift each other up. Yeah. And when you go into that class, you know that you're going to have someone next to you that's going to help you, right? Whether it's the instructor who's going to help you with modifications, whether it's the person working out next to you who's literally sweating beside you. Egos don't matter. Yeah. And that's the community that we wanted to build at Focus, and then build into the box, is that community-driven, people-driven atmosphere where our main goal is to just be 1% better than how we walked in. And that's the goal. Yeah. It's very successful. One question, I'm like scared to even say the name because it's why is it a tongue twister? Focus Functional Fitness.
Focus Functional Fitness. FFF. Yeah. Okay. If you are not a member to the regular Focus Functional Fitness, can you just join the box?
Yeah. So it's basically, I'm calling the box like the crazy little sister of Focus. Okay. So technically it's inside Focus Functional Fitness, but it's its own studio. Okay. So we have a bunch of different options for membership. So obviously Focus members have access to the box with, hold on, let me take that off. So Focus members are able to sign up for, no, I don't want to confuse them. Okay, let me start over. You're going to like edit this.
There's a lot of editing you're giving me.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't want to confuse them. So the box is located inside Focus Functional Fitness. It's its own studio. So even if you're not a member of Focus, you have the ability to sign up for the box, either for a drop-in rate, or we have memberships that we're launching 4, 8, and 12 times a month. Okay. Focus members also have the ability to drop into the box. So while it's inside of Focus, it's its own separate studio.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. So they can just join separately.
Yep, they can join separately. Yep.
Another question I really want to ask you was, you pride yourself on like female-driven communities. I mean, males go to your classes, of course, but you were pretty intentional on having female instructors, right? Is that like, what if a male did want to come and instruct your class? Like, is it just something empowerment for women, or they're not allowed to?
I'm just kidding. We love guys. We love dudes. I mean, there is a reason why we are the superior gender. I'm just kidding. We love everybody. But I just, if the right person came and wanted to instruct at the box, for me, it's all about energy. It's all about the ability to ignite a class, the ability to lead, the ability to create that energy. So for me, it's less about kind of who you are, what your background is, what your experience is. If you have it,
they're gonna be.
There's just something about instructors. The energy is something that you can't teach. You either have it or you don't. And that's what's going to separate you from a good studio to a great studio is your instructors. And for me, I want to, give my instructors the ability to like lead their classes as they see, right? I don't want every class to be the same. I want them to create their own environment, their own vibe, their own energy. And that's something that you can't really teach. So yes, I mean, we're a bunch of baddies in the box, all women for now. But any of you dudes out there that want to come try out, it's all about the energy.
Okay. So. The reason for my question was because you're so intentional on like empowering women. I didn't know if that was just something strictly you want to have just for female community,
No, I taught a heated strength class on Monday and Monday morning. And I had, there was 5 guys that came to take the class. And the funniest thing is in the heated strength class, they
can't keep up.
No, they go pick up these like 25-pound weights. And even in the Sculpt classes, they go get these like heavy weights. And all the girls are laughing.
Yeah.
Because we're like, oh my God, we cannot wait to watch them struggle. This is going to be really fun.
Yes.
They're dying in my class on Monday, and they like switch to the lower weights, and I'm like, how'd you guys do?
Yeah.
So
it's so funny because guys do struggle and they make fun of it at first, I noticed, and then they go and they take like a Pilates class, a mat class, a bar class, and they suffer through it. It's not even like
but they suffer. Love it.
Yes, it's totally different than what they're used to, but you can't, like, people will say, like, that's not a real workout. Like, the Montana method is, I work there, so, like, I love that that culture. And people will tell me, like, that's not a real workout. You're jumping up and down.
Okay, I want to see you do it. And then we'll talk about it.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
But I'm like, you don't know until you give yourself a try. So I don't know.
No, I think that I have in the community and focus, I've had a lot of people try the classes. We have a few guys signed up for the Sculpt class tomorrow morning, and they're all excited because they're like, this is exactly what I need to incorporate into my strength training workouts. So the way that I see it is almost like a one-stop shop, kind of like what I said, right? You don't want to stick to one modality because a lot of the times that's kind of how you plateau. So incorporating different things, kind of, tricking your body into doing something new, challenging yourself into doing something different. If you're constantly throwing around weight or doing strength training classes or only cardio, adding in those like little small Pilates inspired movements or the heated classes or even like a spin for a different sense of cardio, that mind-body connection, you're giving your body what it needs to like activate and, work at its optimal level. So I think having that well-rounded workout of every different type of style, that's how you're going to get, the mind and the body that you really want.
I totally agree. And I think at the end of the day, I don't want Todd to listen to this and be like, wait, it's judging the gym, because I'm not judging it, but it gets like the same. It's like the same all the time. And I think when you're in those beat-driven environments, because they're flowy and they have like a lot of dance components, it trains your brain and it like rewires your brain, really, is what I'm trying to say. And it makes you smarter, I think. And it makes you more dynamic and mobile.
You have to be.
You have to keep, and you have to kind of know where like this hand's going and then like your hips are going. You have to truly get in your body.
It's mind-body connection. That's what it is. So even if, and this is actually really interesting you brought this up, because for me, the reason why I got into fitness in the first place and what honestly has helped me so much is the mind and the mental component to it. I remember before I became an instructor, I started spinning a lot because I was just in a really bad place mentally. I was in, not a great relationship. I was going through a lot. I had a lot of changes in my life. And the only thing that would make me feel safe and kind of stable and just clear was going to these spin classes, was to, let my mind and my body kind of go and, really just focus on what I was doing and that mind-body connection.
Mhm.
So really, it's not just about the body component and the muscles. It's about connecting the mind to the muscle, thinking about being intentional with how you're moving your body, going to the rhythm, picking up maybe a little bit heavier weight than you did the time before, doing a different class like a Sculpt if you're only used to strength training. So, it is that mind-body connection is super important.
Yeah. That's why I do feel like you are just a natural born leader.
Yeah.
Because you have a way of like guiding people through this, I don't know, like things that you just said, like you have to be intentional, like connect what's going on to your body. And I do feel like that gives your body the best results. Not so much like the movement and the eating. It's truly like, telling your body, it's like computing your body.
Yeah. And I truly believe in the power of like fitness to help you mentally. I do really believe that, wherever we are on our journey, wherever we are on our fitness journey, finding something that you love and you can be passionate about, whether that be in like a crazy club where like the Box or, in Focus, which is more so of like a strength training community, finding something that you're passionate about and that you love can change your mind and can change your body. And that's the beauty of fitness.
Yeah. Plus you're surrounded by a million other like-minded people, which help motivate you. Yeah. So cool. I'm so excited that you started the Box.
Girl, we about to party. We going to the club, okay? So it's fun.
Yes, and it opens up grand opening really soon.
Opening. Yep. So opening party is Sunday, December 7th. Our grand opening is December 8th. Founding memberships are on sale right now, so snag them while you can. And I've got a little special for your Marissa listeners.
Perfect. What is that? That's exciting.
Yes. So all of the listeners and the followers for your podcast can DM us on Instagram. It's at the Box at Focus. DM us and you can redeem a 1 free class. So come check it out.
You got to follow her.
Y'all come to the club with me. Let's go. Come on.
Say it again. So it's the Box
at the Box at Focus. Is our Instagram handle. Shoot us a DM. We'll get you into a class before our opening. Get a little sneak peek. And y'all, if you're a retired party girl, come party. We got good music. We got beats. We got fun. We got the vibe. You don't need to go to Miami.
100%.
No, just come to the Box. That's it. Awesome.
Alex, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Thank you. All right, guys, until next week. Thank you all for tuning in to this week's episode on the Marissa Effect. This is where conversations stick, stories spark something real. If today's episode moved you, made you think, or gave you a little inspo, please share it with a friend. And don't forget to subscribe, rate, and leave a review. It truly means the world. Until next time, keep showing up, stay curious, and remember your story has an effect too. See you next week.
The Box. Oh, please don't put that in there. That is dirty as hell. Do not put that in there. Get a little taste of the Box.
I won't.
This is, I keep discovering new nasty little sayings.
But it does sound like a dirty name, though.
It is dirty as hell. And I always start my classes a little dirty, like, welcome to my box, you nasties. Don't put that shit in there. Okay, maybe in the little bloopers at the end. Anyway, we're gross.